This is Jewish Prepper, and I have something really excited that I'm excited about, and that is the P2P. Most people are familiar with P2P services as being peer-to-peer, but it could also be prepper-to-prepper, and I'll explain why. Peer-to-peer services, P2P, is a series of services that are offered from one individual to another. These are private individuals. We bypass the entire corporate system, like in the olden days with bartering. So you don't have to go, for example, to Hertz, Avis, or Enterprise in order to rent a car. You can go to a company called Relay Rides, and Relay Rides allows you to go to a private individual, rent their vehicle, or rent your vehicle out to a private individual, and you get to bypass the whole corporate system. The same thing happens with housing. With Airbnb, another company, they allow you to rent out a place in your house, an extra room, or you can rent a place if you need. And the third one I wanted to give you as an example of P2P is called Zimride. Zimride also allows you to share rides. Let's say you're traveling from place X to place Y, and you need a ride or you want to share a ride with someone. You can post it on this site called Zimride. Now, why is this important? Why do I say P2P is also prepper to prepper? Because this could be a lifesaver in a disaster scenario. In a disaster scenario that allows the internet to still run. Obviously, this is internet-based, so you have to have the internet working. But as long as you have internet, and let's say you have some sort of disaster scenario where you don't have access to a car. Let's say there's the whole fleet of rental cars is out, and you're not able to rent a car. You can actually go on this site and rent a car from a private individual. Not only that, you can actually rent not only a normal car that would rent from a rental service, but you can rent trucks, vans, 4x4s, all sorts of vehicles that private individuals would own. And you could do it at a competitive price. The same thing is with housing, with Airbnb. You're able to rent out a place in your home, or if you need, let's say your house, God forbid, is flooded or is taken away in a hurricane. If it's destroyed, you're able to find a place quickly. Let's say all the hotels are full. You're able to find a place quickly going to private individuals through Airbnb and find a place to stay. Of course, this can be used in a non-disaster scenario, and I use it all the time. The third idea is Zimrides, and the same thing. If you don't have transportation from one place to the next and you need to get somewhere, this site will allow you to coordinate with other people and to find somebody that's going there, or if you're going, to share that ride with someone else for a fee. Now, all these things I think are great. I think that they could be incorporated within the prepper community in case of a disaster scenario. And I suggest you look at these three places, these three sites. I'm going to list them below. The three sites are going to be Airbnb, Relay Rides, and Zimride, and I suggest you look at them. If you've never heard of this, check it out. They do offer an enormous amount of insurance in case there's any problems, and they really do. I've been using them for quite a while now, and I'm really impressed with their services, and I was getting to think, how these could be utilized for the prepper community, and I think they can be. So I suggest, again, looking at P2P, both peer-to-peer and prepper-to-prepper. Thank you very much. This is Jewish Prepper.